Welcome to all members of our Karakan community. I hope that you're well. Thank you for joining us for our Karakan quarterly newsletter message. I wanted to share a few thoughts with you and a few updates. And as I do, I want to share, I've been reflecting on how we look for the things around us to change in order to improve the way in which we live our lives. I'll give you an example of that. Last week I was at a conference where we talked a lot about the need for change at a governmental level and a change in systems in order to support people more effectively in our community. And as part of that conversation, I absolutely agreed that we need to see change and reform at a whole of government level around how we support people with mental health needs in our community. But as I reflected on that conversation, I asked myself the question, what do I need to change? What comfort zone do I need to step out of if I'm going to champion a better way of doing things? Sometimes we look for the things around us to change and we don't realise that we're actually part of the system, and that as we act on the things that are in our circle of influence, we can be part of the change. We can be part of the reform. Sometimes change happens from the bottom up as we also seek for changes to happen from the top down. So it's a question I ask each of you to reflect on. What can I change to empower my life and the people around me, whether in my work or in my personal life? I really like the quote that talked about you can never have an impact on society if you have not changed yourself. I certainly realise there's a responsibility that I can take forward. And as part of that, more recently, about 3 weeks ago, the Karakan board members and the leadership team met together to review our strategic plan and direction. We reviewed what have we done well that we need to build on. We need to review what can we improve, change or challenge in order to extend and strengthen the services we deliver. We had to have some honest conversations whilst also looking forward with aspiration about the impact that we can have in our community. There'll be changes and adjustments that we'll be making organisationally so that we can strengthen our foundations as an organisation and widen our impact with the people and who we can help and support in community. So watch this space. We'll be sharing with you what that plan moving forward looks like and how we can hear from you and your voice to inform the way in which we deliver and provide our services. Just as a few announcements and updates, on the 8th of May, we have our next Karakan Community Barbecue. That's on the 8th of May from 11 till 1 p.m. at Riverdale Park. Put that in your diary, put it in your calendar as a place saver. The other important event that we will be hosting and supporting is the Schizophrenia Awareness Week on this event on the 22nd of May. That's a Schizophrenia Awareness Week event on the 22nd of May. We have a wonderful theme that is about what's possible. We'll be hearing from guest speakers. We'll be having members of our community come and join us and enrich that conversation about what's possible. We really invite and encourage all members, whether you're another organisation, stakeholders we work with, clients, staff, please mark that in your calendar. Watch out for our newsletter and other promotions where we'll be sharing the information about this event coming up. We hope you can join us. We appreciate the opportunity to work with you. We appreciate the support that we seek from and receive from members of our community. We are grateful for our clients who put their trust in us. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this message. And I hope that we can all consider what can I and we change together so that reform comes from the bottom up as much as it does from the top down. Thank you. Take care. Have a great week.